There's this cliche in anime that eventually every single show will have a beach episode. This misaligned filler episode haunts the weeaboo. Will it show up within the 13 episodes of the first season? Maybe there'll be an off-season special OVA. Is it canon? Or maybe, just maybe, it'll split the epic revenge arc in half. But is the beach episode truly to blame for all of our problems? Like Atlas in the Sky, it carries the burden of filler, but much like the separation of Earth and Sky, is filler so bad in and of itself? Let's find out. To go further, we must define filler. Filler is any episode that breaks the main plot point with a quirky and oftentimes unimportant side quest or story. Often filler is used to fill in the gaps of an otherwise short story to the minimum amount of episodes required for television. Other times, filler is used to slow the pace down of a breakneck moving story. At most times, filler is used to give the manga creator time to catch up with the animation studio. These are all admirable goals, so why is filler met with groans and eye rolls? Of course, putting the brakes on a great story is the biggest sin creators can do, but is it not true to life to keep the interesting bits far and few between, while the monotony of daily life fills every other second of our time? While this fact is as much true as it is gut-wrenchingly sad, does it have a point? The luxury of storytelling allows us to bypass the boring parts, to stick to the action, to cleave the unnecessary fluff of life from our collective consciousness. No one wants to see our heroes on the toilet, doing their taxes nor waiting for the interesting to show up. So why do we expect that in our own lives? Why do we want to cut out the filler? Why do we jump on our phones, fire up our favorite apps, and share the juiciest morsels of hot gossip when we can? Like our heroes, we want to bypass our lives, cram it into 13 episodes or less. Leave the rest on the cutting room floor. If only it were so simple. How many of us would forego the toilet, the taxes, and the endless waiting for something, anything to free us from the prison of time? Do we truly want to fast forward, or are we just deluding ourselves into thinking we do? To fast forward is to lose the element of choice. Who's making the decisions at 4 times speed? Between each chapter and a filler arc, we'd much rather skip. Who is that person that decides the adventures we go on? If it's not us, then who? Oh wait, you're doing it now. Living life on autopilot, letting the filler decide for you. The billions of seemingly inconsequential decisions building up like an avalanche of I guess so's and sure's. How can we let the filler decide our fates? Easy. It's better not to act than to react, to let the decisions make you who you are. Your job is not the worst job. Sure, it's not your favorite, but what is your favorite? Well, that's just ahead on the horizon. It's just toiling away for now until the right moment strikes. It'll come. Instead, we wait for the weekends and after works to press play, but did we? Or are we just on another fast forward? Maybe it's only at 2 times speed, but that's fine. Next week, tomorrow, we'll truly press play and take the reins of protagonist. Yeah, next time. Repeat, rinse, repeat. We were never truly the heroes. We were the people the heroes saved. The ones with the cognizance of choice, the ones who stayed present during the filler, the ones who made every single one of those billions of choices with gusto. The only worse thing than the villain is not consciously making those decisions. To truly be present is seeing the universe sitting on the toilet, doing taxes and waiting, but not this time for the interesting to stumble by, but deciding to create the interesting. Every life is filled with beach episodes. It's living and truly experiencing them so that we can reach the next story arc. That's the choice. This has been Future Orange. Thank you guys for sticking this far into the episode. It truly means a lot. I'd wish to ask you to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video if you truly felt the video worthy of your choice to do so. Many thanks, and until next time.